He said, "You sorry about what, Daddy?" I said, "Miles, when you were born, the only thing I ever wanted in this world was a family. And then I got, you made us a family, right?" And I said, "I knew then I had about 940 Saturdays with you. I counted the number of Saturdays in 18 years. And I said, I'm sorry because for the last 9 years, on a second Saturday, at least one Saturday in every month, I've spent with other people's children. That's 100 Saturdays I can never get back with you." And he looked at me and he said, "Daddy, no, I understand." He said, "We were together and we did this together." And I said, "Son, it's not about you understanding. This is about me letting you know I know that there was a cost and a sacrifice for doing what we've done." So when we say we did this, it was the four of us. And me, Tracy, Miles, and Mason built something for the community, and the boys it was just as much a part of it and still a part of it as we were.
Calvin, you're nothing but awesomeness. But talking about Mason and talking about Miles, would you take a moment to tell the world about your queen, Tracy? Because you guys are an amazing family.
Debra, you're gonna make me cry. Because
this interview today, I'm trying to hold back my own tears, but I want you to tell it.
I met Tracy, and it's like I met her, and I mean, her heart was so genuine. She was so tender. Literally, I went home and I said, "God, don't let me mess this up. Please don't let me mess this up." And she wasn't even my girlfriend.
Thank you for taking it to God. Thank you.
This gonna be my girlfriend, and I know God. Like, yeah, you said this a lot. I'm like, but God, believe me, don't let me mess this one up, right? 2 years later, we was transferred to. I moved back to New Orleans. We dated for 2. So we eventually, when we got married, she usually when you have a wedding cake and you have a groom's cake. So when we cut the wedding cake, then we said, let's go cut the groom's cake. And the groom's cake is usually a gag, some kind of gag cake or something. When they uncovered the groom cake, she had taken a picture of like a Home Depot stock certificate, and she had them make the top of the cake like a Home Depot stock certificate. And the Home Depot stock certificate was the Calvin Mackie Learning Centers, and there was 1 million shares made out to her. And in the subject line, she wrote, "Fully invested for life." And on that day, I knew then this woman heard my vision, heard my dream, and was in it. And all along the way, she has been there. I've fallen, I've failed, I've taken risks. And I tell people all the time, there ain't nothing that Tracy Mackie wants that she can't get. If I can give it to her, she got it.